The Jake Show, starring that little black dog with the funny ears, Jake.
Hello, my name is Jake. I am 17 pounds of energy. Some would call me a small dog with a big attitude. I suppose that's true. Over the next several weeks, I'm going to show you lots of cool stuff for dogs and humans. We will explore fun dog parks, visit beautiful locations, attend parties and festivals, and check out the latest in dog toys and treats. I will also give you some information about a big concern of many humans: money. That is like a fun hobby for me. It turns out I am really good at making money, so I thought I would share the dog's perspective. Let's get started. This beautiful panorama is from Ocean Beach Pier. Looking at Ocean Beach, one of the older communities of San Diego, California. This is my hometown, home of Sunset Cliffs, Wednesday Farmers Market, the world-famous Dog Beach, and a full calendar of events and festivals throughout the year. Here is a look at the pier. Built in 1966 and at 1,971 feet, it is the longest concrete pier on the West Coast. This view shows a calm day, but winter brings big waves that sometimes wash over the pier. Wednesday afternoons, the farmers market takes over Newport Avenue from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. The streets are relatively quiet Wednesday morning, but then explode in a combination of crowd sounds, color, and delicious food smells. It is no place for a dog. I might get stepped on. This is Dog Beach, a beautiful spot where dogs and humans can play unleashed. It is located on the north side of Ocean Beach, bordered by the San Diego River. I live on planet Earth, USA, California, San Diego, Ocean Beach. Speaking of current events, recently we had the Howl-o-ween Canine Carnival here in OB. It was spooktacular.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
All aboard!
He did the monster mash.
The costume is s'mores, like you've been to the beach and cooking them. 4 paws racing for the cure. This is Thanksgiving feast. Maybe when the dog's dressed like a turkey. This is Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley a la Hawaii, complete with all of the trimmings, including a lei on the tail. The name of the entry is Beauty and the Beast. How about that? Here's Dorothy, the Tin Man, and Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz. The whole Wizard of Oz crew. And here we have Thing 1 and Thing 2. All we're missing is the cat, I think. Aren't we? The costume is Slimer, is that correct? Slimer. Next is entry 28. This dog has been in multiple of these contests over the years. This dog's name is Shadow. Changes names from time to time. Owned by Liz Kent. The costume is, oh my God. Even invisible dogs, you have to do their thing. But like a good owner, she's got a doggy bag to pick it up. I see that the dog does have a dog collar, so at least it's legal.
On with a flash,
Then you can mash.
then you can monster mash. Mash good. Easy, all you impetuous young boy. Mash good.
Monster mash.
Mash good.
In our last segment today, we will briefly describe a new financial asset class, generally called cryptocurrency. The first and most recognized is Bitcoin. You may or may not have heard of Bitcoin, but one thing is for sure. There is the beginning of a true frenzy around Bitcoin and other crypto assets that will rival the early internet .com craze of the late 1990s. I want to give you some information that should help you understand Bitcoin. I think the easiest way to understand Bitcoin is to compare its use to how one interacts with a bank. When you put your money in the bank, you are placing a lot of trust in the bank to keep your money safe. If you pay your utility bill or maybe a home mortgage payment, for example, by using the bank, you are again placing trust in the bank to make that transaction correctly. This is generally how we all do our financial transactions, whether using a credit card or transferring money between institutions or even saving some money. Unless we pay someone directly with cash, we trust a third party, the bank, to do it for us. The bank is a central location for these transactions, so this is called a centralized ledger system.
OMG, this is so boring. Please give me a visual break. How about some dogs playing in the surf? Yes, okay, I'm ready for more.
Using Bitcoin is different. There are two basic aspects that allow Bitcoin to work: the distributed ledger and the blockchain. A distributed ledger, as opposed to a centralized ledger, is a shared record of a transaction. The transaction is private because the two parties making the transaction are identified only by a code. The transaction is also public because it is sent across a network and is validated multiple times. There is no central point of contact. The information is distributed and can be viewed by all. This ensures transparency and accountability. There is no need to trust any one person or institution to get it right. Bitcoin transactions are validated by a global network of computers. The result of this validation is a block of data. This block of data is added to other previously validated blocks. Together, this is called the blockchain. The blockchain contains every transaction in the history of Bitcoin. It is permanent and unalterable. It is public and accessible. This helps to ensure validity and accountability. Bitcoin is only one example of this new asset class. Just about anything that needs to be recorded can use this technology. Real estate transactions, loans, charitable gifts, prescriptions, etc.
Whoa! Let's see that again. Funny.
As I said earlier, this has generated a lot of interest and excitement. Bitcoin and other crypto assets are traded on exchanges similar to our well-known stock exchanges. And the value of a single Bitcoin has risen over 700% in the past year. Bitcoin can be purchased in fractions, meaning you don't have to purchase a full coin. As I said, these are the early days of this asset class. There is little regulation to stop fraud. Phishing scams are very common. It is necessary to be meticulous and deliberate when making transactions. The ways to purchase and store your assets are similar to things you have done before, but with significant differences. Here are the basics. The easiest way to get started with crypto assets is to purchase some Bitcoin. This can be done at several exchanges. Gemini and Coinbase are two that I have used. And there are others. Make sure to carefully follow their instructions. You can then transfer your Bitcoin to a wallet for storage or to another exchange where other crypto assets are traded. Examples of these other exchanges are Bittrex and Poloniex, to name just two. Let's talk about digital wallets. A wallet is a place to store your crypto assets. Wallets are specific to the crypto asset for which they are designed. Some wallets hold only one crypto and others hold several different crypto assets. There are many decent wallets you can use. One of the wallets I use is Jaxx. It can hold several different crypto assets. The wallet has a public key. This is the address where to send your purchased Bitcoin. This is my public key for Bitcoin in my Jaxx wallet. The wallet will also have a private key. You can think of it like a password. The public and private keys look similar, a mix of numbers and letters. It is possible to leave your crypto assets on exchanges. Sometimes you may not have any alternative if there isn't yet a separate wallet designed for it. Remember, this is all new. Not everything will work as you might expect. Some exchanges have been hacked, and people have lost their assets. That is why I think it is best to keep your assets in a wallet.
Oh, now that's cute.
Nope, not much.
Another important thing to understand is to keep paper records of your keys. This may sound strange since we are dealing with all digital assets and transactions, but it is extremely important to have backup copies that won't be destroyed or corrupted if your computer or your phone crashes for some reason. Another thing, start small. Every time you do something new, first do it with a minimal amount of money to make sure you get it right. When you have mastered a task, then you can increase with confidence. One other thing that may not be obvious, if you send your Bitcoin using a wrong public address, you may lose it. If you send Bitcoin to a wallet that can't handle Bitcoin, you will lose it. Same with any other crypto. You are totally responsible for your personal crypto assets. You must keep your keys safe and be diligent when you make transactions. The last thing I need to say is to remind you that this is my hobby. I am not a financial advisor, and I am not making any recommendations for specific services. I have told you what I do. What you decide to do is your choice. You have complete freedom to experience the world of crypto assets. You also have complete responsibility. And that's a good thing. We will talk a lot more about Bitcoin and other crypto assets in other episodes.